I am here with the man, myth, and the legend, the Glyn, from the Scarpa. And Glyn, today you are going to tell us a bit more about the Quantic, which represents that kind of just above entry-level ground, which probably represents, in turn, about 90% of the climbing public.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that, so this shoe here is, as you quite rightly said, sits just above our entry-level products, which are made to a price. The extra bit of dosh that you're going to spend on these sorts of things, you get actually quite a lot more in the shoe.
Because there's a lot of tech, there's a lot of stuff going on with this, and it looks like a really good all-rounder.
Yeah. I mean, we've got the Veloce in the range, which sits there for the wall-focused climber. We really missed that slot for someone who's going to be doing all sorts of things, whether it's sport climbing, trad climbing, a bit in the wall as well. But what we wanted to do in here is create something that was truly versatile in terms of its use.
It's funny because I know you've just got back from a week in Pembroke, and the week after you arrived, these came into stock. And
which would have been the perfect shoe for me, of course.
Again, it's something that, you know, it's got. Well, tell us a bit more about it before I just quaff on about something that I don't even know about.
Okay, so in terms of the fit and what that means is that we've got a relatively flat-lasted. There's a little bit of downturn in there for support, but mainly flat-lasted. The toe box is bent towards the big toe, but only just. It's built for comfort. It still has a degree of performance in there. It's got a tension system that runs all the way around the outside of the boot from at the RAN level, and actually a full-length outsole and a full-length midsole that backs that up as well.
So there's a good level of support, particularly around that forefoot, but then there's this really interesting, sort of lovely soft heel. I mean, I haven't put them on earlier. They're a really comfortable shoe.
I think that, as we were saying, we've got lots of shoes that have got lots of rubber in the heel section. So if you want a heel machine, then we have that. What Heinz wanted to do here was create a model that had a much slimmer fit, but with the stretch rubber over the heel, it actually molds much more precisely to a lot more variety of different heels.
And I see the main focus of this being around that forefoot. This is a kind of more of an edge machine. How many heel hooks have you ever had to do on a Pembroke VS, Glyn?
None.
Something would be going wrong.
Maybe I wasn't trying hard enough, but no. So exactly, yes. It's very much a route machine. If you want something more bouldering orientated, we have those.
There's another 600 models within the Scarpa
exactly,
range.
Yeah.
The other thing as well that I thought really added to the comfort was this. So whilst there is two straps, which I'm failing to undo because we're on camera and no one ever does anything first time on camera, is this mesh sort of closure system, because once you put your foot in, it has that sort of slipper sock feel, but it fits with just that. And these two straps then proceeded to give it just that little more precision, but nice, breathable, airy, comfortable.
Totally. I mean, I think that the dual straps, the opposing straps, time-served sort of strap system works well. It's comfortable, but it's also supportive over the top of the foot, and it actually, for a Velcro, allows you to adjust to a certain degree. A 2 millimeter microfiber, lots of give in there, and this shoe will take a resole as well very easily when you've worn out the rubber on here.
And the final thing I was going to mention as well, I've got the men's and you've got the women's. How do these fit in terms of volume and width?
Okay, I would say that the fit on this is relatively broad across the forefoot, so comfortable. If you've got a narrower foot, your foot will spread out a little bit more, and it will suit the people with broader feet. Also, it's good around the instep as well, plenty of room, and as you say, that mesh will stretch around the instep.
It basically felt like it moulded itself around my foot, and then I could crank up the levels of precision according to the levels of discomfort I personally wish to put myself through.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, this is a shoe that will really operate from severe to E3. As you say, that's got to be 90% of the climbing population. Hugely versatile.
And these are out now, so
yes, at £120.
Bargain by modern day standards. Brill, thanks ever so much, Glyn.
No
Cheers.
problem.